Hi, I'm Catherine Wecksell, founder of Wecksell Learning Studio, and today I want to talk to you about ADDIE, an approach instructional designers use to plan learning projects. ADDIE begins with analysis. What are your learning goals? This is connected to a change you want to see in the learner, the desired performance. Instructional designers need to understand how we're going to measure the performance. In fact, we need to do that now. We need to get a baseline measurement. Instructional designers also need to understand how this performance impacts the organization. This is the business case. Next, we can take a closer look at the content, the learners, the learning environment. And then we need to look at your constraints, like your budget, your timeline, and your logistics. By the end of the analysis phase, we've got a puzzle to solve. How do we achieve your learning goals given these constraints? In the design phase, we begin to solve this puzzle. We start by creating learning objectives that are concrete and measurable, and then we apply the principles of adult learning and current technology to create a solution. This is where the unique point of view of an instructional designer really comes out. By the end of the design phase, we will have an outline of the solution in the design review document. With the design review document in hand, we're ready to embark on the development phase. This is where all of the elements of the learning solution get created. For instance, if a workshop was part of the solution, we would want to create maybe a slide deck, a facilitator guide, and some timed activities. Or for a just-in-time solution, we might want to create several little videos that we could send to the learner in the field. In the implementation phase, we take the learning assets and test them in the field. At this point, ADDIE becomes less sequential and there's an expected iteration as we gather data, collect feedback, and make adjustments to improve the learning solution. Okay, the learning solution is now complete, but how do we make sure that it was really effective? We do this not just by measuring the performance after the learning event, but continually over time to make sure that you see a return on investment in the learning solution. Thanks for listening, and I hope it was helpful. If you're interested in discussing your project with me, please reach out by emailing me at learnmore@wecksell.org.